Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go. Kevin here, top 1 financial advisor and best-selling author. We are here to talk about the stock market. Okay, we need to have a brief conversation about Nvidia because they released their preliminary financial results and they were not good. They were not good at all. So we're going to briefly, again, discuss what happened, what I think about the company, and then what else can we learn and how can we learn more information. So I'm not going to go into a super deep dive of the company now because they're going to report their earnings in a few weeks, and I would rather wait until I get more information to make a better investing decision. What I don't want to do is take one bad day, and the company was down 7% today, but take one bad day and one bad piece of information and just run with it and sell all my stuff. Okay, and I do own Nvidia. I'm up about 26% as of at least maybe an hour or two ago. We'll see how they change. And as of today, I do not plan on making any changes. They still have, I don't know, what, 2 more quarters this year to report, and there's still a lot of time left in the year. I mean, July was up, what, 7, 8, 9% or whatever it was, which is a great month for us all. So I'm not going to jump off the bandwagon just yet, but it is something to pay attention to. The last thing too, even though what I'm going to cover is relatively negative news if you invest in Nvidia, is that chips bill still did pass, and Nvidia is or should be a beneficiary of some portion of that. They won't get it all, obviously. So there is still headwinds, as they say. There's still support for chip manufacturers like Nvidia, but what I'm reading right now, what we're going to discuss today, is not in that same direction. So let's go ahead and get started. So the key thing is this, and I'll just put this right here. Their gaming division made, what was it, $2.4 billion in this quarter, but it is down 44%. 44% from the previous quarter. That wasn't that long ago. Okay, remember, quarter is what, 3 months? So you lost 44% in revenue in 3 months? That's concerning. And gaming is your second biggest cash cow here. Now, I guess if it was up 40, if it went back to where it should have been and it was 44% higher, perhaps that would have been their biggest cash cow. But in either case, 44% is significant. We're not talking 4%, we're talking about 44. And if I look year over year, then we're looking at 33% loss. Again, or a 33% dip in revenue. It still made money, but you just made 33% less of it, which is never good. Now, what really concerns me, which is not what they say in this report, because they wouldn't come out and say this, is that AMD, one of their biggest competitors, they made 32% over the same period. So AMD's gaming revenue, we're comparing apples to apples here for the most part, AMD's gaming revenue jumped by 32%. Nvidia's gaming revenue dipped by 33% year over year. That is a problem. That I don't know why just yet. I'm going to reserve judgment, read the 10Q when it comes out, maybe look at their slides and see what's going on. But that is something that is extremely concerning. Now, the other thing too, and I'll put this up on the screen in just a second, is their first quarter results, and this is their financial calendar is a little bit different. So first quarter for them in 2023 had to be back in May. So if you look here, this is from Wednesday, May 25th, not that long ago. But in either case, during this quarterly period, they had a record revenue of $8.29 billion, and that was up 46% from a year ago. So they were experiencing some extreme growth. Things were great. This was reported back in May, and now we're in August, and they're saying, hey, look, we've fallen off. At least one of our sectors has fallen off by 44% from quarter to quarter. That's a red flag for me. Now, it is not, again, a red flag enough for me to automatically sell today. I've been in it for a while. I'm still up as of today. But it's just something as a red flag. And the key thing what I want you to take away here is these are the things, not necessarily the panic aspect or the negative news part of it, but these are the things you do want to read into to see what really separates an AMD from an Nvidia, from Intel, right, from Taiwan Semiconductor. What are the differences between those things, and how is that going to impact your investing decision? This also is a testament to why choosing individual stocks can be difficult. Today, Nvidia was down 7%. Now, again, if I'm investing for the long term, history says, especially for Nvidia, you're going to be fine. That's what history says. But if I'm looking at gaming revenue, what is that going to be in the future? That question I don't have an answer to necessarily, right? At least not right now. Maybe Nvidia will have an answer for us once they put out their 10-Q reports and we get to learn more about how they are performing based on their earnings. We will see. However, these are the types of things when it comes to the fundamentals of the business. You got to understand what you're investing in, how they make money, how are these trends changing over time. And it's just something that not enough people do, and it's why I do this channel, so I can give you some of these details that you might not have time to go into, or you may not, have the desire to read the majority of a 180-page document. But I do, because I'm a nerd. I do it for you, to help you become a more informed investor. So I'm curious as to what you think about these developments. What other chip companies are you paying attention to? I still think there is still a lot of support for Nvidia moving forward. We are still going to use chips. They are still going to use data centers. That bill did still pass. There's still some light at the end of the tunnel for a company like Nvidia. But if this trend starts to continue or be a thing, it is something to be aware of. I'll say that. Now, the last thing I'm also say is this. Now, when I did that chip video, Nvidia was on that list, but it was not the top one. Wasn't the second one. I don't even think it was the third one. I had at least three companies that were ahead of Nvidia, and this is one. It's just one of the reasons why. Now, I didn't know that the gaming revenue was going to be down 44%, but there were some other factors that I liked better than a company like Nvidia, and that now the bill has passed, it will also benefit. But one of the key things I said in that video, and it is a members only video, so you want to make sure that you join the members only community and watch that video, is that I selected the companies that were going to be benefited by the bill, but also going to benefit investors the most. And at the time of that recording, Nvidia was down still quite significantly for the entire year, whereas others on that list weren't down as bad, and some were actually quite profitable in the double digits. Just throwing it out there. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure you check out that chip video. Definitely hit the subscribe button. Do that right now, because when they do announce earnings, assuming nothing else crazy happens between now and then, when they do announce earnings, I do want to do a deeper deep dive or deeper breakdown on what is going on with the company, what to expect with them, and then whether or not it makes a good investment decision. Again, I'm not going to make a rash decision based on one bad day and one bad report, because what was that, two months ago, since it's not an entire 3 months, so like 65, 75 days ago, they had a record, right? You just said, like, it was like the best time you've ever had. You're up 46% or whatever it is. I'm just going to double check that. Yeah, they're up 46% from revenue from a year ago. So maybe this is just one bump in the road. We'll see. But again, that's it for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I also did a full 30-minute breakdown on Amazon on the back of the Roomba deal, and just broke down every single piece of their business, what price makes sense if you're looking to get in Amazon, what are the benefits, and also what are the disadvantages of the company as well. So feel free to check that out. It's in the members only. Again, it was a 30-minute video. I was thinking in my mind it was just 15. It was not. So I went all the way in. I don't cheat the members at all. I give y'all everything I got. So make sure you check that out, and also check out the stocks for the chip bill as well. All right, that is it for me. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what you think. Or if you want me to cover any other topics this week, it really does help me, because instead of me going out trying to figure out everything to talk about every day, I love it when y'all just tell me what to talk about. So I've got a list of things. I know somebody wants to talk about my books and some other things. Got a lot of books we can talk about, but feel free to let me know what you will have me to discuss and break down. All right, that's it for me. Talk to you later. Bye.